Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite aspiring revolutionary here in front of Spirit Spring Sanctuary in southern Missouri. This place right here is quite beautiful. So we are on our way north to Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore, I think is the name of it. And this is one of the first places that looked like worth visiting in southern Michigan. So we've made it to Michigan so far. And it's funny that this place's name is Spirit Springs because we're going to continue our discussion of Stoic vocabulary terms. Last time we talked about Anima, which is the animating force that pervades everything and is commonly translated as spirit in the Bible. Today we'll be talking about Pneuma, which is a very popular song from the progressive metal band Tool, and also a word that is translated as soul most often in the New Testament, but occasionally is translated as wind. Now, this also shows up in Aristotle's breaking down of the soul into three different parts: the rational, the vegetative, and the animative. And Pneuma is, according to Aristotle, the breath of life, but to pre-Socratic thinkers, it was said to be motion, and it was thought of as the precursor to everything. Like, it's what kind of made the motion start moving in general, right? So Anaximenes says, just as our soul holds us together, so does our breath and air, which those terms translate as pneuma and air. Ancient Greeks believed pneuma circulated in the body, and that it's actually kind of the derivative for pneumatic tubes, which is like, whenever you use air and pressurized air to control things. But the Greeks, like their medical teams, kind of thought that that the body worked similarly, and that there was basically tubes of air in our body that kept everything going. Thought that was kind of funny. Aristotle believed it's what motivates all things to move, though. Now, this term also shows up in Stoic philosophy. Pneuma is, according to them, the mixture of air, which is the essence of motion, and fire, which is the essence of heat. And that it was the generative principle responsible for organizing the cosmos. They believe that it even existed inside of inanimate things, so they think of it a little differently than what the Christian philosophers thought of. But anyways, so that's Anima and Pneuma. Next time we'll be talking about Psyche, which often translates as mind or psyche. Slightly different terms still. Anyways, we're in Spirit Springs Sanctuary, which is a glacial springs and also private reserve here in Michigan. And there is a slight chill in the air even in the middle of the day. So that's really all I have for you guys today. Not a whole lot. It's interesting. I've been thinking a whole lot lately about growing up and realizing that my childhood is very much, 10 years in the past now. But this is very similar. What I'm doing right now is actually pretty similar to what it was like knocking on doors, because I kind of just walked around a whole lot every day. And I did that a lot as a kid too. It was only really whenever I worked for a very well-known telecommunications company that I did not get to live like that, and that was a really tough period in my life. So I'm very grateful to be hanging out somewhere as beautiful as this right here. As always, my message remains the same: spend less, live more, earn your freedom with frugality. I've got to do some actual writing, and then we've still got quite a few hours of driving to do, and it's already about 5 o'clock, so I'm probably going to be doing a little bit shorter today. But spend less, live more, earn your freedom with frugality. This is a wandering author reminding you guys that we are all the authors of our own lives. What are you going to do to inspire, uplift, and empower your community today? Because this world isn't changing unless we all do our part, and you can count on me to do mine daily.